Now man, I just think I'm super bad at editing. Oh shoot. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Sun's Gaming today. We're going to be covering 6 weapons, 1 from each category, and we'll touch on some of the crate guns at the end. These are guns that we think you should be using, ones from each category that if you're new to the game, or maybe you're just not having luck right now due to some of the nerfs and buffs, you don't know what guns are good, these are the 6 guns you should try to grab every time you land in Kings Canyon. First gun we're going to be talking about, when the game first came out, was complete crap, and that gun is the Alternator. It's an SMG, carries light ammo, is super effective. Now, it does have a low magazine cap, but if you're able to get disruptor rounds and at least a white mag, there's not a person that can touch you. Seriously, you can take on 1-on-3s, even if you're bad at the game. This gun completely shreds shields if you have disruptor rounds. Now, I would say stay away from it if you don't have disruptor rounds, but if you're able to pick up that elusive pop-up, then it's amazing. Alright guys, let's move on to the next category, shotguns. Now the shotgun you should be using is the same gun you should have used when the game first came out, and that's the Peacekeeper. The Peacekeeper has stayed consistent and has stayed the same. They've tried to buff it, they've tried to nerf it, they've changed it up a bunch, and it has stayed the same. If you're able to get the precision choke, it's even better. You can hit people from even longer range, but regardless, it can just destroy. Shields, no shields, whatever you're shooting, you can take them. The only downside is it does shoot a little slower than other guns, so you really need to hit your shots. If you're not a great shot, or maybe you miss shots, this might not be the gun for you, but close quarters, it's still amazing. This next category was a little bit of a toss-up for us because we like the RE45, we also like the Wingman, but overall we're going to have to give it to the Wingman. The Wingman is amazing. Even though they've nerfed it into the ground, it's still frickin' amazing. If you can get the Wingman, pick it up. Try and get an extended mag. If you get Skull Piercer, it's going to be even better. It does tons of damage to the body, and you can destroy people if you hit those headshots. As long as you're accurate and you can hit those shots, it's great. It does struggle a little bit at long range, but it's a pistol, so it doesn't have to be great at long range. I suggest using it as a secondary, pair it with an assault rifle, maybe an SMG, and you're going to destroy. Okay, let's move on to LMGs. Now this one's going to be controversial because there's only 2 picks, and the Spitfire is a fan favorite, but we're going with the Devotion. The Devotion is absolutely insane. It can shred people so quickly. You can take on multiple enemies at the same time because of its fast fire rate. If you're able to get the turbocharger, that fire rate only continues to get faster. It is absolutely insane. Also, you can get a large magazine size if you're able to get that extended mag. It makes the gun even better and allows you to carry even more ammo within the gun. Okay, Let's move on to assault rifles. Let's talk about the R301. The R301 has been one of the best guns in the game since it came out. It has a steady fire rate and is good in close range, medium range, and long range. Long range, you have to have a good scope and put it on single fire, and you have to be accurate. But everywhere else, it's amazing. Use it whenever you find one. You can pair it with almost any gun too. It's good with snipers, pistols, and shotguns alike. This gun absolutely is one of my top picks. If you're new to the game and you see the R301 on the ground, pick it up right away. You will not regret it. This gun will save your life, even if you're 2-on-1 in close range or you're trying to pick someone off that's running long distance. This gun is the best. Okay, let's move on to the next weapon categories. That is snipers. Now our pick for the sniper is the longbow. I prefer the G7, but overall the longbow is better. You can hit shots from longer range and it's just amazing. Some people like the triple take, some people like the G7, but the longbow overall does more damage, it's more consistent, and if you can find that skull piercer, hitting those headshots, you can take people out so easily. It's good in medium and long range, but not great at close range. It does struggle there because it doesn't have a very fast fire rate, and so pair it with something like the R301, the R99, or maybe even the EVA 8.
Whole squad wiped. One less. You are fortunate we are on the same team.
Okay guys, as we wrap up this video, I want to talk about the 3 crate guns. The first being the L-Star. It's the newest to the party, and it kind of does struggle. It's great in close range, but it overheats, so you need to be careful. It sucks at medium and long range, but if you pick it up, just know that it overheats, and you can use it at close range really well. The Kraber is great at long distance, but you have to hit your shots. If you're not a great shot or not a great sniper, steer clear of the Kraber. And lastly, the Mastiff is an amazing shotgun, but only holds 4 bullets. So it's hard for multi-people encounters, so just be careful when you're using it to be sure that you know how many shots you have left. And also, be sure to aim down sights because it kind of sucks hip fire. But aiming down sights, it's probably the best gun in the game. So if you see any of those 3 guns, be careful when you pick them up, but make sure someone on your team does pick them up. Alright Sons Army, that about does it for today. Let us know down in the comments where we got it wrong. Let us know where we got it right. Let us know how to improve the channel. If you have any inquiries, if you want to get featured in one of our montage videos, comment down below or message us. We'll try and get you into one of our videos. Also, subscribe. Just subscribe. Okay, that's it. That's the video. Okay, we'll see you next time. Thanks.